Hello! Today we're going to be reviewing the Bauer Wool-paca yarn. This is 80% extra fine merino superwash and then 20% alpaca. It's a 100-gram ball, decent size. I got this from Joann's during Halloween, so it was on sale. You can see it's a nice sage color. This brown is something else. I forget what that brown is. I think it's a Cascade 220. But anyway, I wanted to show this because I've been working with it most of last night and then a little bit today. And you can see there's like a halo to it. I don't know how to explain that very clearly, but it has this oddball halo. Let me turn the inside a bit and you can see in the light that like there's strands of like hair that poke out. And at first I thought it was like, okay, maybe because my cat is on my lap, it's picking up his fur. I think it might actually be like the actual alpaca fuzz. So if you do not enjoy a yarn that looks like you have cat hair everywhere, I'm sure some of this is my cat's hair, but maybe I'll get better as I get farther into the ball, but I can turn the ball around. I can see that there's still this halo of fuzz. I mean, it's a nice fuzz. It's a nice halo. If that's what you're going for your toy, it's totally fine. It's just driving me absolutely crazy because I feel like it's picking up all of my cat's hair and it's showing. And so I feel like I'll have to apologize to any customer that gets it, that like, oh, I'm so sorry, my cat just like rolled all over my yarn. And he didn't. It's been kept away from my cat. So I don't know quite. Maybe it's the effect of the alpaca. Or maybe it's because it's a superwash. I'm not sure. I don't normally use the superwash yarns because normally they have a scratchy feel to them. Like maybe this might be a superwash, the brown. This, however, does not feel scratchy like the other superwash that I've used from the Cascade Oops bag that I had. That just felt dried out. This does not feel dried out. It does feel hydrated. It does feel completely fine to work with. I am using, so this brown section I used a 2.75 hook, and then because this yarn is so much thinner, I thought it'd be about the same as the Cascade 220. Pardon my nail and the gel still on it, but it's not. It's still kind of thin. So I went ahead and I switched to a 3.5 hook, and you can see my first stitch here and then the second stitch we're done with the 2.75, and then I switched to the 3.5, and you can see these taller stitches match better with what the brown is, so that's the gauge that I wanted to go with. But yeah, I don't know if you can even really see that on camera, but there's like fuzz all around on the inside and whatnot, and that just, look at that, it looks like a cat rolled on my yarn, and I swear to you he did not. But like, it's especially bad on the inside. It's not nearly as bad on the outside. There's a little bit of it on the outside, but not to the same level as it is on the inside. Yeah. And then there's not really much of it on the ball itself. So I am not quite sure what happened. If anyone has any input on the Bauer Wool-paca, let me know. I got it because it was one of the ones that did not have like 80% acrylic from Joann's, so I decided to try it out. I'm glad I'm trying it out on something small.